I've got to work on my procrastination and implementation. It's a kind of, I know a lot of this stuff and I'm very, very bad at actually doing it. And I know that very, very well.
Les, you'd be horrified when you saw my inbox, my email inbox. I won't even tell you how many are in there, but yeah, I need to work on that. But I need to work on the paper and a whole lot of stuff. But I'm just so overwhelmed with business at the moment that it's, yeah. So I think to when you, the very first screen that you said, that you showed, I think that's the starting point, and I think you have to address each one.
Yep. And there's the trigger list. If you want to go there, it'll take you through for 15 minutes or whatever it is, and you can stop it and do the data dump and the mind sweep out of your head down onto paper, and then start it again, go to the next thing. So it's very comprehensive. And what it does is it, for you, JR, it even getting it out prior to Uluru, you get it out of your head down onto paper and go, that's awesome. And I am going to action it later on, but not right now. But I've got it out of my head, because getting it out of your head, it enables you to enjoy your holiday.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I will do that. Are you going to send me a link for that?
Or it's there in the chat already.
Oh, you rock star. Thank you.
All right. So who's next?
Right.
I think if we look at Barbara 3 months ago and Barbara today.
It's so funny, isn't it? I'm so bored. I've got nothing to do. I'm bored. Actually, I have to say, Barbara was never bored. She was always doing something, and she was always drumming up business. So let's just recognize and applaud the mastery of who she is. So let's just do that for a moment, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's
because
just
even though business was quiet, you were still making things happen, Barbara. Every minute.
I had to pay the bills.
Well, you did something about it, didn't you? Lots didn't. So well done.
Les, can I just ask one thing? You said that Hello World is a client. Are you still doing work for them? Because I'm a member of Hello World for Business.
No, I was able to go and do a whole stack of work around the place for agents. I did the East Coast, and we never got to Adelaide or Perth, but it got nipped in the bud, and then COVID hit.
Right. Would you like to do some more work? I'll put you forward.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
All right. Okay. Take it as, well, it'll be on my list.
Thanks, Barbara.
The top, the bottom. What are you going to do with that list?
She's just got to find the time.
2-minute job. Dear HR, Les Watson rocks. Can we have him? Thank you very much. And send.
So here's an opportunity for you to delegate it, Barbara. Les, can you write a letter for Barbara to send off to?
Whatever works, Barbara. Whatever works.
Barbara, that's the way to go. That would be my strategy. I'll share.
No. But there's new management, and there's a new general manager, and I'm friendly with him, so we'll get you in there. Don't worry.
Wonderful. Thanks, Barbara.
That's good.
Danny's back.
What JR just said about sending your own email and things like that, saying, "Oh, Barbara, this is from Les. Put me forward," and all that sort of stuff. That's something that I'm looking into myself, because I get praise from my customers for doing good work, but no one brags about it online or anything like that. It's one of those things, like I don't get any what's it called, testimonials, and that's one of those sorts of things that I need to put in some sort of automated program where it goes out. Hope you enjoyed your experience with us. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
And if there are no testimonials, just start. You just start. It's always the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. You just go, Kirsty, how do I do this? And once you've done that, you then put it on, and they're going out, and you'll get them. People will respond.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll give myself a testimonial because I love this new shirt. It's fantastic.
You could put a photograph of yourself with your shirt at the bottom of your email, and say, wouldn't you love one of these for your team member?
Yeah, I might get someone skinnier, fitter, better looking, younger.
But everyone knows you. They don't want anyone else. You know, like
You've got to own
your
it.
team, your clients absolutely adore you. Every job that you've got over the years that we've spoken has been through referrals and word of mouth. So if they see a picture of some skinnier, better looking, blah, 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 they're going to think, who the hell is that? Whereas if they see you in your shirt, they're going to say, oh, that could be me.
Yeah, on a mountain bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, go, Kirst.
I actually I emailed my client list and said, you all know we've had to just like you all know I'm trying to build my business. Could I please have a testimonial I could put on my website, or here's the links for Facebook, the Facebook page, and here's the links for Google My Business. If you could please leave a testimonial.
Oh, that's a good idea. I might send one of those for all of you people about me, because you've all worked with me here. Everyone's here working with me right now. That's a good one. Nice one, Wayne. I might do that.
I'm not sending you a shirt now, Judith. Sorry.
That's good, Kirsty. Nicely played.
Good job. Okay, so there we've got some good actions happening here, team. What else?
Can I give you something else? I actually have on my emails, which most of you would have seen, I have a little box that says I only check my emails a couple of times a day. So it'll take 24 to 48 hours for me to get back to you. If it's urgent, call me.
Okay, so that's not going to work for Barbara, but for the rest of us. And I always say that. I do put that in. And when you're doing call center and time urgent stuff, it doesn't work. But for the rest of them, they go, oh, they're only, oh, okay. And all the expectation goes, rather than getting a phone call. How come you haven't responded to my email? Hello, it's been 3 minutes. So nicely played.
I don't open my inbox first up. That usually gets done somewhere between 11 and 2 when I feel like it. It's just like, no, I don't want to know what anybody else wants to do. I just want to focus on what I want to do. I've heard you before. I've attended one of your talks. I took a lot in, obviously.
Obviously. Well done. Nice. Welcome back, Danny. You've got the family off.
Yeah, kids are gone to daycare, so I can get my time as starts now. So I wanted to know about Mac, trusted systems for Mac and iPhone. I'm sure one of my biggest problems is I don't have a good trusted system. My latest thing I've been using, or most frequently over the last 12 months, has probably just been using the notes in Mac, but that's not very comprehensive. So I get lots of little notes, I guess, in Mac.
I use notes as well. I use it as a data dump.
Yeah.
For me, it's a planner, so filofax type planner, and that works for me. For a Mac, I've got a Mac. I'm on a Mac, and for me, OneNote still is that thing that replicates this as a planner in a virtual environment. I
loved how you shared that OneNote thing, Les. It was absolutely fantastic.
So check it out, Danny. And
OneNote. Okay.
It's a part of the Microsoft suite. If it's not in the package, you kind of you buy it or have it as an addendum or whatever. And it just is one of those things. And again, coaching can help you walk you through it.
Yeah. Nice.
Can I just ask you about the filofax? What's the best written system to use? Because I prefer paper.
Yeah. So filofax is the outer. So my outer is in leather. It's got a zip on it. And I toss it in the back of the car. So for that, you get ones with clips, and then the inside is personal preference. I've got Collins Debden, and that works for me. Filofax have theirs. There's ones from Time Design. There's ones from Covey. It really does come down to what's a system that works for you. Even Filofaxy online, you can download and print your own. And that doesn't work for me because I don't have a printer that enables me to do double-sided. So I take it to Officeworks in the past, and I got them to do it and hole punch it. It's a little bit more expensive, but it worked. So find a system that works. Filofax, Collins Debden, Franklin Covey, those sorts of things.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Alex, are you there? Or are you in
Yes.
call? Yes. No, can't see you right now. What are your key? That's all right. You're right. What are your key takeouts? What are you going to do for as a result of our conversation today?
I'm going to try and schedule a few less things every day. It's I think my biggest problem is I schedule too many things, and I end up with time clashes with things like courts, either traveling to or being delayed at, it's even if it's online, it's because 9 times out of 10, even if it's an online court, it doesn't start at the scheduled time and so on. So, I've got no control over that. So,
and then a question, sorry, Les, to interrupt, you were about to breathe and say something. I was just wondering, what are you using the extra time for? Because I think if you're sitting around waiting for court to start, it's actually utilizing that extra time that you're getting effectively.
Well, while you're sitting around waiting online, it's quite hard because people get very shirty with you if suddenly your gig comes up and you haven't noticed. And secondly, I do get a lot of emails and text messages and what have you while I'm sitting around waiting to, for my turn, as it were, online. So
Good point, JL.
that's how I use that time.
It was a really, really good point.
Yeah.
So one other thing on that, Alex, is renegotiation. That as you make appointments that aren't court appointments with people, you just go, and I am in and out of court, and sometimes they go over. If I need to renegotiate, I need to do that, because I can't just go, I've got to go now. I know my ticket isn't up, but I've got to go. That doesn't work like that. So just understand, you can put that, as Kirsty said, put it on the end of your email signature called, if I need to renegotiate our appointment based on proceedings at court, then I'll need to do that. And people understand it.
Yeah. Well, look, what I have started doing is particularly to regular clients, I say, look, if you're trying to ring me and you can't get hold of me, for God's sake, just send me a text message and I will call back, and nice. I find that works quite well.
Awesome.